Hey guys, I'm Mariam. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today. I don't think I've ever been more excited about a tutorial. And the reason is because this is the look that I prepared for you guys today using the one and only MAC and Mariah Carey collaboration. I am so excited about this collection, you guys. I don't think I've ever been more excited about a makeup collection than this one. I'm a huge fan of Mariah. I think I am her #1 fan. I love her so much. I've been listening to her since I was a little girl. Her music, her voice, her persona has gotten me through so many days, through the good days, through the bad days, and I continue to listen to her and be inspired by her every day, today, and every day. Whew. Anyway, this is the look that I prepared for you guys using all the products, the palette, the blush, the gorgeous highlighter with Mariah's name imprinted on it, as well as the body powder. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you've seen me swatch all of these. You've seen me hyperventilate, freak out, kind of like I'm doing right now. But I can't help it. This collection makes me feel closer to Mariah. This is gonna be a very jittery video. You might hear some weird singing, you might hear some weird impersonations of Mariah, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I put a lot into this. This is a very special kind of video, very near and dear to my heart. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. Mwah. Bare face, ready. Cover FX Mattifying Primer. Gonna apply this on my T-zone. Trying to eliminate as much grease as possible. I want a super glam matte look with a dewy finish. Don't forget that nose. Right here between the brows. And this area right here above the brows. For some reason, always catches the light, especially in pictures. Too Faced Born This Way foundation in sand and in caramel. I like to blend those two. I'm gonna apply it on this little paddle brush. I'm not really too familiar with these brushes, so I'm not gonna tell you the name of the brand that I'm using. I'm still testing it out, but this is what it looks like. Ooh, looks like crazy skin. But blending it out is kind of fun. I think what's cool about these brushes is that the bristles are super duper dense. There are so many bristles. It really makes the blending job easy. But you guys know me, not really a trend believer. I gotta test it out. I gotta give it ample opportunity to be tested before I can actually put my seal of approval on it. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm testing out this product. The next thing that I'm gonna do is my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using the lighter shade, so not the usual medium, but this one is actually light medium. Again, I'm going for a very glammy look, so I want everything here to be lighter. I want to bring as much light to the center of my face as possible. Nose, very little bit on the nose. And then I'm going to use one of those small little brushes, toothbrushes, makeup toothbrushes, to blend it out. I know you guys enjoy my crazy faces so much. Good stuff. You guys already know how I feel about my Tarte Shape Tape. It is just so bomb. I wish there was a Shape Tape foundation. Ooh. Looking good, boo. I'm gonna use this Pixie contouring stick. This is the Multi-Balm Sheer Sculpt stick. Just gonna do this. A little bit right here. All right, I'm gonna indulge. Gonna take my Mariah picture. I'm gonna do one of these. Kinda like this, kinda like that. Yeah. And then, ooh, blending it into my hairline. Just slimming my forehead. You know how I like to do. Oh, I like this product. I really like the shade of this contour stick. It's very cool. So it's very believable. Really, truly looks like a shadow. Just a little bit of contouring on my cheeks. Not too much, nothing too crazy, nothing too sculpted. Mariah has very nice apple-shaped cheeks, you see? So all the volume is kind of concentrated here. I love it. So cute. She's so cute. I love her. Oh, guys, I told you it's going to be a very jittery video. I just love Mariah. She is my idol. She is literally my number one. Next, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And guess what, you guys? Did you know that Laura Mercier, the Laura Mercier, was Mariah's makeup artist? I think she was her makeup artist in the 90s and in the early 2000s. I went to her event not too long ago, and she told me, well, she told all of us who were at the event, that Mariah loves makeup. Mariah can handle a lot of makeup. She wears a lot of makeup, and guess what? I love that. That makes me feel so much closer to her, you guys. She wears a lot of makeup just like me. Oh, Mariah. Wish I could do your makeup one day. No, I don't. Actually, I definitely freak out a lot. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm baking my face. It's so hard to bake and talk at the same time. So give me a second. This is sort of my new technique. I'm just baking all over. Just stays a little bit better. You know, you give yourself a very smooth canvas and then the makeup lays a little bit more evenly. So there's no dry patches. None of that stuff. I'm gonna use a little teeny tiny beauty blender. Just apply this guy right under my eye. Pop him in. A little bit of reverse contouring on the nose. You know how we do. Okay, so while I'm baking, I'm gonna be working on my brows, on my Mariah / Maryam brows. And I'm gonna use my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Ooh, my eyebrows are so much thicker than Mariah's. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. So I think I'm just gonna trace the shape. I'm not gonna make them any thicker. I'm gonna actually try to shear them out a little bit. Eyebrows are so key. They really do change the frame of the face. Rather, they change the way that your face is being framed. Yeah, that's better. That's closer. This looks so crazy. Don't make memes out of this face, okay? Although it is saying a lot. And now I'm gonna perfect the brows with precisely my brow pencil, also by Benefit, in the shade 6. Mariah's brows are kind of rounded here. Mine are very square, because you see my hairs grow right up. And her brow shape is very, very natural. No Instagram brows. MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Using this as a primer all over my lid. And I'm also using it to clean up and shear out the brow. And if you're contouring your nose, try not to go past that contour line. Stay within that little groove. I am going to take this Feline Kohl Pencil by MAC, and I'm just gonna apply it to my top lash line. Just smudging it and also lifting the outer portion just a bit. Not like a wing, just making it a little bit thicker. I looked at a lot of Mariah pictures, and I noticed that this is sort of the pattern that she goes by in all of her makeup looks. There's always some sort of a liner underneath the shadow. So I'm just mapping out that shape right now. Then I'm gonna smudge it out. Now for the smudging, I'm gonna use this teeny tiny Wayne Goss brush. Just gonna soften those edges. Yes, darling. So now for the eyes, I'm gonna be using this palette from the MC collection. It's called I'm That Chick You Like. And I'm also gonna use Tarte's newest Man-Eater palette. I feel like the shades in this palette are very complementary to the Mariah palette. This shade Purr. I notice Mariah doesn't really wear a lot of crease colors or transition colors. She keeps it mainly on the lid. But if I do that, I'm only gonna emphasize my Asian eye. I'm gonna need a little bit more of that crease, going back and forth windshield wiper motions. Wayne Goss brush number 19, picking up Saucy, popping that in a little bit lower, right directly above the crease. Good. Gonna pick up this brown shadow, and I'm gonna start applying it to the very outer portion of my lid on top of that liner, meeting with the crease. This is my first time trying these shadows, you guys. Next, I'm gonna blend out those edges. So only the eyeshadow that's above the pencil is going to get blended, while that base is gonna stay nice and intact. Same brush, gonna pick up this shade right here. Ooh, this shade is kind of flaky. Not bad with my finger. I can't even express to you what it feels like to put on eyeshadows that Mariah compiled. I feel like I'm that much closer to her. Does that sound stalkerish? Does that sound too fangirlish? I don't care. I love her. She's my #1. All right. I'm gonna pick up this shade. Looks like honey. Where do I put it? I'm gonna put it right on the center. It is just like honey. I am going to line my waterline and I'm gonna tightline. I noticed Mariah tightlines all the way into her inner corner. So I'm still using Feline, lining my lower lash line, the waterline. Whew. Smudging it right under. This is my first time trying this liner, but I hear it's amazing. I hear it does not stray, honey. And now I'm gonna go back to this shadow here, and I'm going to basically seal that lower lash liner. Add a little bit of that sparkle, because Mariah is so about the sparkle. I'm gonna go in a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit with my Lancome Grandiose, which you guys know I love, because I rave about it in pretty much every single video. It's so hard for me to not wing out my liner. I'm so used to the wing. Back to the face. I'm gonna use this Mehron palette. Not contouring, just warming up and bronzing. I always have such a hard time finding good bronzing powders. This one is really good, but the problem with this one is that it's not very pigmented, so you really gotta jam your brush into it to pick up color. I'm gonna use Pixie Shape and Shadow powder, and this is their sculpting powder. Also using this wing gloss brush. Gonna add a bit of shadow to my forehead. I feel like it's a little wide, you know? I like the height, just not crazy about the width. I'm also gonna shade a little bit under the lip. There's already an illusion of a fuller lip here. Be careful with doing that on the top lip though. You could end up looking like you have a mustache, so not as much. Right there. You've Got Me Feelin' blush. I love that song. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. You've got me feeling. I'm not gonna do it. Emotion. Oh, I had to. It's my favorite song. I love Emotions. Okay. Apples of the cheeks. Ooh, this is such a cute blush. I am loving this color. Very candy pink, very flattering. Moving on to the lips. MAC Whirl. You know what I love about Mariah? She is not afraid to overline her lips, and neither am I. So we got that in common. Ooh, that's kind of a lot, girl. All right. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a butterfly on this lipstick. It's so cute. For the final part, ooh, I don't even know which one I'm gonna go with. These are so gorgeous. Okay. So my honey extensions are in, but I almost forgot the most important part, my Mariah highlighter. Oh, can you just look at it? I can't use this. That's why I forgot to use it. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just gonna swipe some off her hair. Yes, just a little off the hair. Okay. It is so beaut. A little bit on the nose. Bam. Yes. And last but not least, Touch My Body loose powder. I'm gonna apply this one to my neck. Ooh. Ooh, honey. Touch my body. Am I glowing? Am I glistening like Mariah? Okay guys, so this is the final look. Super duper shimmery, very gold, holiday, very festive. I think it's very Mariah. Don't you agree? Mm-hmm. What do you think, darling? Do you approve? Okay guys, now I think I can finally tell you what I wanted to tell you in the beginning of this video. I am so excited for this collaboration between Mac and Mariah, and I am even more excited to announce that I will be meeting my idol, Mariah, this weekend with Mac in NYC. Please hold me back. I don't know how I'm gonna act. I am totally and utterly beside myself. I'm so excited, I'm so nervous. I don't know what I'm gonna tell her, but to be continued is all I can say at this moment because I am just so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting me, for liking this video, for liking this look. I hope you like it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. I will see you in the next one, and I will see you on Snapchat when I meet Mariah.